presentation of how the penguins saved Christmas. How about a big round of applause to start out? Kids, everybody wave to mom and dad and grandma and grandpa and aunts and uncles, and then we will be ready to perform for you. Enjoy the show. Thank you.
It was almost Christmas and the penguins at the South Pole were getting ready for the magical night when all their dreams would come true. They had completed their wish list asking for krill, which everyone knows it's like a candy to penguins. The stockings were hung, the tree was decorated, and hot chocolate was consumed. All of a sudden, there arose a clutter. Well, it was more of a thud. Someone dressed in red fell right out the sky. As he lay there, passed out cold, the penguins examined him. He had quite a bump on his head, who was this jolly-looking man with a cherry red nose and a big round belly. He looked familiar, but they couldn't quite place him. I wonder who the stranger could be.
Claus? What was he doing here? And on Christmas Eve of all times, who was going to deliver all the presents and goodies if he was passed out at the South Pole as the penguins stared and he began to stir?
Where am I? Who am I? Who are all of you?
It seems that poor Santa has amnesia and can't remember anything. What is to be done? What will happen if all the presents don't get delivered? How sad all the children will be to wake up on Christmas morning and find nothing under their tree or in their stockings. The penguins will just have to help him remember. To no avail, Santa still could not remember who he was and the important job he's supposed to do this very night. He didn't even know that today was Christmas Eve or even what Christmas was at all. He just had to remember the children of the world had been good all year, and tonight they were waiting for Santa to bring them all the things they had asked for on their Christmas list. They will be so disappointed. He just has to remember.
Remember they tried, the penguins still could not get Santa to remember. But wait, they have an idea. They would ask the wise old emperor penguin for help. He knew everything about everything, and surely he would know how to unlock Santa's memory. The penguins explain to the wise old bird what happened. They tell him of his falling from the sky and knocking himself out, and how he has no memory of who he is or what he's supposed to be doing during this very special night. The wise old emperor knows exactly what he must do. Hypnosis is the only way to help Santa regain his memory. He pulls an icicle from his bag of mystery, holding it up in front of Santa. He swings it back and forth.
You are getting sleepy, very, very sleepy.
Santa fell into a deep sleep. The wise emperor had successfully hypnotized jolly old Santa.
When I clap my flippers, you will remember everything. 1, 2, 3.
Santa wakes up and looks around to see all the penguins staring and holding their breath.
Hey, it worked! I remember!
Jingle bells interrupt their cheers, and they all look to see who is coming. It's Santa's 8 tiny reindeer. They have been looking everywhere for Santa. Dasher, Vixen, and Prancer rush in very happy to find that he is safe and not hurt. Well, except for that knot on his head. Rudolph scolds him for not buckling his seatbelt, and Donner scolds him for not holding on to the reins with both hands. Santa lowers his head and agrees that he should have done these things. Cupid and Dancer reassure Santa that even though he was careless, they are very happy that he is okay. Common thanks all the penguins for taking care of him.
Yes, thank you, my friends. You saved Christmas!
Merry Christmas! Merry Christmas!
Merry Christmas to you too.